So YouTubers, it's Fortune Cookie 45 LC coming to you from the hot lead zone, and what we're doing today is we are reloading 308 Winchester. But the reason for this video is to look into this idea of inline bullet seating. Inline bullet seating. Now these dies are not your usual dies that are used for seating bullets. These have a sleeve inside the seating die that holds the cartridge case in concentricity as the bullet's being seated, so that the end result is that we have ammunition that has less runout. Now what runout is, it means that as the bullet is perfectly aligned on the axis of the case, we have no runout, so that the bullet starts into the rifling perfectly every time. Now if there's runout, it means that the bullet is already off center, and when it starts going into the barrel, it's already off center, so that accuracy is affected. So inline bullet seating dies. So here's one, and that is the Hornady New Dimension custom die set, and it has the bullet seater there. You see the die on the left hand side has a sleeve to maintain that concentricity. So let's open this up and have a look at it. There you see the seating die that has a little sleeve there. You see that? So we'll show this in action in a little while. Hornady New Dimension dies. Now Forster is also one of our fine reloading companies, and they have a reputation for making products that give us accurate ammunition. So here is the Forster die. Now this one really shouldn't be compared to the Hornady because it actually has a micrometer. The Hornady doesn't. The Hornady does have the adjustment stem for the bullet seating depth, but this Forster has the micrometer for more control in the seating depth of the bullet. But here's that sleeve, and the sleeve is spring-loaded. You see that in the palm of my hand? It's spring-loaded. So this is the Forster die for bullet seating to get as low runout as possible in our reloads. So here's what we're doing. We're reloading 308 Winchester, and we're using the 150 grain Remington core lock bullet. This happens to be a very accurate bullet, more accurate than most shooters give them credit for. YouTubers, there is the Hornady New Dimension bullet seating die installed in the RCBS press. And now we're going to go ahead and seat a couple of these bullets for you. So now we take a charged, powder charged case, and we line up a bullet with the bullet seating die, guide it in, and then you see how that sleeve goes up with the case, and we go ahead and seat the bullet, and there is a seated 308 bullet and a loaded round. So let's do that again so you can see what we're doing. So we guide the bullet in, and there's the case going in, there's the sleeve going up, and there is the bullet being seated, and there it goes. So now let's see the Forster in action. So YouTubers, here's the Forster die, bullet seating die, inline seating die, installed in the RCBS press, ready to use. And the differences are that the case alignment is spring-loaded. The little sleeve here instead of being loose like in the Hornady. And then it has the micrometer bullet seating adjustment, so that if you want 3/1000 less or 3/1000 more, or you just dial it in and you've got it. No need to measure and tweak, just dial it in right here. So the Forster bullet seating die. So here, let's go ahead and place a cartridge with the bullet, guide it into the Forster die, and at this point you start feeling the cases being held right in there, and there's the loaded round. Very nice looking, so we'll do another one for you. Now, for what it's worth, it feels like there's a lot more guidance in the Forster. And the reason why is this sleeve is spring-loaded, so it's not just a gravity sleeve. So there you go. They both look very nice from either die. So YouTubers, let's compare the runout of these loads by using this Neko concentricity gauge. And so we'll start with this one first, and this is one of the Forster reloads, and you see it's just a little bit more than 1/1000 runout. Let's do another one. There's 1/1000, a little less than 2/1000 there. We'll do a third one. Little bit, it's about just a hair more than 1/1000 there. So that's pretty good. We're happy with that. Now let's go ahead and do the measurement of the runout from the Hornady new dimension die. So put that in. There's 1/1000, there's 2/1000, and going the other direction. Okay, just a little bit more than 2/1000. We'll do another one. There's 3/1000. Little bit more than 3/1000. About 3/1000. And one more. There's 1/1000, 2/1000, 3/1000, a little bit more than 3/1000. Okay, so we have some good conclusions to draw there. The Hornady new dimension die, inline seating, bullet seating die, results in a little more runout than the Forster. Well, the Hornady has a gravity feed sleeve, and the Forster has a spring-loaded one that tends to have a more secure feel as the case is going in and the bullets being seated. So this is not a complete surprise. And for the small difference in runout, we have to test these loads at the range and see which ones shoot more accurately. But for all intents and purposes, the runout is very close. But the Forster does have a little edge in the runout category. YouTubers out there, if you're looking for the minimum runout, you gotta go with the Forster. But the new dimension die by Hornady is a pretty nice die. And the pricing is a little more reasonable than the Forster. Bye for now.